this is not.
You don't like that cord being in your lap?
No.
Haven't had anything that long in your lap in a while.
Don't do that. I fidget too much.
Yeah.
I'm going to hit
it. Don't tap it.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I
know. That's why I put it up there.
Okay. Thank you for doing that.
Oof.
That sounds good. So I had one of those moments from the commercials again.
The Progressive commercials.
I don't think it's Progressive. Progressive is Flow.
Oh, that's right.
It's
no, not Farmers.
It may be Farmers. State Farm? Because
no,
State Farm is
State Farm.
We know a thing or two.
Yeah.
No,
that's Farmers.
Oh.
Who is it?
I forget. But
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah. They need to be better at because
we remember the commercials but not who they're for.
Right. So I took the puppy in because she had diarrhea and then she had vomiting and I panicked a little bit.
You did. You completely panicked. You woke me up. I need help.
She was puking twice. I had just cleaned up and I knew it was going to happen. I just finished cleaned up and was changing the sheets and she fucking started puking again. And I had a blanket towel, whatever. And I tried to put it under her so she could throw up on that instead of on the fucking bed. And
Progressive.
Is it?
Can't save you from becoming your parents, but we can save you money.
Oh, we had it right then.
Yeah. Okay. Anyways.
Cool.
So, yeah.
So
puppy was throwing up.
We go, I take her in.
By the way, it was only because she'd eaten cat food.
Yeah, turns out.
But go ahead.
So, that was $210 well spent.
Which I already told you. I'm pretty sure you jumped the gun on this one.
You're the one that I'm still giving her medicine now because you're like, keep giving her medicine.
Yeah, so she doesn't have diarrhea. But that doesn't mean...
She would still have it if I had not brought her in.
She would get over it once she stopped eating the food.
Okay.
Anyways, go ahead.
So.
You took her to the vet.
Yep. We're waiting on the little fecal. So we got to stand outside for 15 minutes. And she does not like other old fat men like me. For some reason.
Okay.
I don't get it because she loves me.
Right. You're her person.
Yeah.
She chose you.
Yeah. For some reason.
Yeah.
And, this old dude comes out and he's wearing a Dallas Cowboys shirt. And Ivy just starts barking at him. You know, she's a little puppy, but still. And he's like, oh, I'm okay. And she's still barking. And so finally I feel like I have to say something. So,
okay.
What, do I not say anything in that? Do I just let her bark or keep talking to the dog? I don't acknowledge the human.
You could have said something like, I'm sorry, she's just not used to other men.
I did say something like that.
Okay.
I said, I'm sorry, she is an Eagles fan.
Okay.
And this guy just looked at me and was like, huh? He's an old white guy. Old fat white guy.
Okay.
He looked like George Washington and Humpty Dumpty had a baby.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
And Scrooge knows. I don't know why. It's just weird. But he was just like, eh. And I was like, so I repeated it. Like, I don't think he heard me.
Okay.
I said, I think it's because she's an Eagles fan. And he just looks and goes, okay. And turns in his head and he's like folding a piece of paper because he just come in from the vet as well. Yeah, so that happened. He's wearing a Dallas Cowboys shirt.
Okay.
How does he not get the reference?
First of all, we're in the South. So either...
The deep South.
People are fanatics, especially with college football, or they don't care about football at all. Probably don't even watch the games. He probably just got that t-shirt as a gift or somebody just gave him that shirt. He may be one of those people that does not give a shit about football at all.
So this guy's just going along with his life, just being confused as fuck, missing out on all these football references because he's wearing Dallas Cowboys.
He probably doesn't hang out with a lot of people that talk football.
But anyone who's wearing a shirt.
No, some people just wear clothes just because they need to put something on their body to go outside.
Exactly, but if you're going to a restaurant and,
You weren't at a restaurant.
No, but I'm saying if he goes to a restaurant wearing a Dallas Cowboys shirt,
he wasn't at a restaurant.
No, he wasn't. But
he was at a vet appointment. Maybe that's just an old rag shirt that he didn't want to get dog hair all over when he was taking his dog to the vet. Maybe he's just deaf and couldn't fucking hear you and didn't want to ask you to repeat yourself.
I said it louder the second time.
I understand that, but
maybe people at Dunkin' Donuts heard me, or Dunkin' now.
Maybe he still didn't hear you and didn't want to have you repeat yourself again.
I thought it was pretty funny. It was an old man joke to an old man.
I mean, that wasn't like a terrible joke, but also you don't have to.
It wasn't even really a joke.
It's kind of a joke. It's, know, yeah. But also, you don't have to speak to people.
You wanted me to be more.
No, that's not what I said. I want you to leave the house more. I would like for you to be more personable.
I was trying to do that.
That doesn't mean you have to always, when you're just passing by someone, you don't always have to speak, or you don't have to say extra words. Sometimes when I say that's too many fucking words, what are you trying to say?
Oh, I didn't even tell you about when the doctor came.
Oh, God.
It must have been a slow day when we were waiting. Anyway, I said too many words in there, too. I don't know why.
Was it the lady?
No, the doctor. No, it was Hudson.
It was? How did she act with him?
She was climbing over my shoulder.
Yeah. She doesn't like men.
Other than me.
Right.
It's weird.
Which is really weird, because you're not the disciplinarian. Like, I'm the one that yells at her and thanks her.
Yeah, but she still, because I got a dog bite from trying to discipline her.
Yeah, and you don't really discipline her.
Because I got bit by the other dog last time I did.
But that's like the one and only time you ever really. Lesson. That's like the one and only time you ever really tried.
Yeah. She made me mad.
Anyways.
We need to get on to our first subject.
Yeah, let's do that.
It's about ketchup.
Okay.
Speaking of ketchup, check out these threads. I look like a bottle of ketchup. I look like that. Look.
Yeah. They're the same
Hey, you're not supposed to agree with it. Anyway, ketchup originated in China as a fish-based sauce. Ew.
Oh.
Really?
I like fish sauce. Oh. You know that stir fry I made had oyster sauce in it.
Yeah, I know, but still, okay, that's a whole lot of fish sauce. Fish sauce. I'm not going to be able to say that. Oh. And then it was picked up by the British, which made it into a mushroom-based sauce. That's easier to say.
Okay.
And then finally picked up by the Americans, us, and they made it tomato-based, so fruit-based.
Interesting.
Yeah. And now it is what it is, just a shit ton of red sugar.
Yeah, and tomato.
Delicious red sugar. And that's pretty much just all sugar.
I like it sometimes.
On French fries.
Yeah.
I love it on some McDonald's French fries. Yeah. I think that's my guilty go-to now, is like when you guys are like, hey,
McDonald's, and you're just like, bring me fries?
Yep, I want a large fry, and I'll fucking smash it in my face.
Yep. Everybody loves McDonald's fries.
Yeah, I know. They're owned by Bill Gates.
McDonald's?
No, the potato farms that McDonald's gets their fries from are owned by Bill Gates.
That's fucking smart.
Yeah, so if he wants to, he can fucking plant shit in there, and all you McDonald's fiends.
All right. Whatever.
Are going to be voting one way.
I mean, we probably already
are. Okay. Are we done talking about that?
Yes. Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder what other kind of sauces we made American.
By adding tons of sugar, too.
Yep. Oh, I bet we did.
Yeah.
I bet we changed the whole and made them so much better.
I don't know about that.
I mean, better tasting.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Know what I do know about?
I like different foods than you.
Krakatoa.
Okay. Speaking of food, damn.
Holy crap. Do that closer to the mic.
No, it's done.
That was her stomach.
Yeah.
It was almost as loud as the 1883 eruption on Krakatoa, which produced the loudest sound ever known. It reverberated, I got it, around the globe 7 times before diminishing. It could be heard 4,000 miles away, and people within 100 miles had permanent hearing loss. Fucking A.
Okay, that was 1883. I'm curious to know how they got those stats.
Well,
But so where is this
Krakatoa? It's
because the only time I've ever heard of Krakatoa was like the.
I don't think it exists anymore after that big of a fucking blast.
I understand that, but where was it? It's still there.
Oh,
I'm sure.
Looks like the whole fucking island exploded.
I need to know where that was because the only time I've ever heard of that was like the stuff in Virginia, the
Krakatoans.
The colony that disappeared.
Oh yeah, Roanoke.
Yeah, and Krakatoa was like carved into the tree.
Was it?
Yeah.
Damn. Maybe they were affected by it.
So like, where was that?
I don't know. But that just goes to show that even that was the biggest.
No, because they disappeared long before that happened.
Okay. Can I finish my idea before I lose it?
Go ahead.
How much more dangerous that Mother Nature is than us humans right now, or even right now, that the biggest nuclear bomb ever exploded, the SAR bomb.
Oh yeah.
Was only, I think it only went 3 times around the world. Huh. Yeah. This motherfucker, this was like an impacted butthole of Mother Nature and just...
Ew, stop. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah. But that's kind of what it is. I mean, it's gross, but to think about it that way...
No, don't do that.
Okay. But anyway, Mother Nature is stronger than humans.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. Do you want to talk more about Krakatoa?
No.
It's fun to say.
I really do want to know where that is, though. Like, is that like I don't know, like the name of a... Because I always thought it had something to do with, like, Native Americans, like, because when they talk about the colony disappearing, you're like, well, was it this? Was it that?
Yeah. I don't know. I crack my toe on the bed at least once a week.
Progressive.
I've been trying to think of something with Krakatoa.
I'm just gonna start saying progressive when you say something fucking stupid.
Okay. Well, I'm about to say a whole bunch of things stupid.
Okay.
Because in 1887, a group of men added a woman named Susanna Salter to a mayoral ballot. So I'm assuming mayoral. Did I say it? Mayoral.
Can you say oral?
Oral.
Say May. Oral.
Mayoral.
There you go.
We'll say oral again. Ballot as a joke intended to humiliate. I can't talk.
Humiliate.
There we go. Women. Instead, she won over 60% of the vote and became America's first woman elected as mayor and one of the first women to serve in any political office in the United States.
That's awesome.
Congratulations to the SS Susanna Salter.
That's awesome.
That's crazy that her name is SS initials.
Oh. Conspiracy. I think it's really funny that it was a joke and they got fucked with it.
Right?
Like,
that's how Teddy Roosevelt got into presidency. They did not, the guys who built America, I remember watching it on the History Channel.
Yeah.
Like Rockefeller and whatnot. Yes. They paid for that presidency and they did not want Teddy to be president. So they were like, we're going to back this guy, but you have to put him as your VP. And they're like, because VP doesn't do shit.
Right.
So, and it backfired because so-and-so, I forget who, died in office. And it made Teddy Roosevelt the president. And they're like, fuck.
What?
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt was elected.
Not his first time.
Oh, okay.
The second time. And I think third. How many? He ran.
I don't know.
I don't want to get into presidencies, but.
Okay.
Yeah. Her, Susanna
Salter, first mayor.
I wonder how she did. It doesn't say how she did.
We could look it up, I'm sure.
What do you think changed? Do you think the town got prettier?
I mean, probably, because they wouldn't let her do anything else, I'm sure. I mean, because women's voting didn't come along till way after that. So, sure, there wasn't a whole lot they would actually let her do.
Wait. So, women weren't even voting?
No.
But they could run for office?
No, somebody put her on the ballot as a joke.
Yeah. So why wouldn't they be taken off immediately if it wasn't valid?
She didn't run. She was put on a ballot. She
didn't
like a write-in. Yeah, like a write-in.
Oh. But then it counted, though.
I mean...
Fucking A. I bet she fucked everything up at least once a month. And spent the rest of the month... Oh, I just saw my picture with Doug Stanhope.
Oh, yeah.
That was a good time.
Oh, well, you don't remember it.
I don't remember any time after that photo right there. I mean, that's me and Doug Stanhope.
They can't see it.
If you look closely, you
They can't see
me and Doug Stanhope. In 1969, a musician named Jim Sullivan recorded an album titled UFO. The lyrics were about him leaving his family and being abducted by aliens in the desert. 6 years later, his car was found abandoned at the ranch. Somewhere in the New Mexico desert, he disappeared, never to be seen again.
Okay, I think that somebody just wanted to get out of being in the family life.
I think...
So he figured if he writes a song about this and then it happens, they're gonna be like, oh my God, the aliens really took him.
I could see that around that time.
Just trying to get out of being a dad, like, I'm going to go do drugs in the desert, and he probably just died somewhere.
But also, do you think if that really happened...
Or he disappeared and, had another life somewhere.
Or if he actually had the power to, whatever he sang about...
aliens?
Whatever he sang about would come true? Do you think he, when he was getting abducted, I could have been singing about big titty bitches... Getting blowjobs all day.
Oh, God.
No.
Or maybe being rich.
And that, too. I mean, you'd be rich and pussy. That's how he'd put it. But, yeah. I mean, that'd suck, though, if he... son of a bitch. I had this power the entire time.
He really did.
I wrote one fucking song.
Interesting.
Just getting fucking prodded. Because aliens like to learn about her buttholes.
Aliens have a museum of people, like how we have animals.
I'm sure.
Like skeletons of animals, and
Predator 2. Predator 2, when he's in the spaceship and he's in the trophy room and it's all the different skeletons. And then for some reason you have a xenomorph in there from Aliens, which is not a fucking... It's an exoskeleton. It's not fucking bone. So,
right.
Yeah. That shouldn't even be in there. But yeah, you see all the different species and shit around aliens that the Predator had killed.
All right.
It's fucking sweet.
I don't remember that part.
Oh, it's the very end. It's the best part.
Oh.
Because then he fucking kills him.
I don't remember Predator 2 at all. I like Predator, and I like Predator versus Alien.
Danny Glover.
I don't remember it at all.
Oh, there was a scene in that they used to get. There's a girl getting railed. She's humping the hump.
I don't need... What is it with you in this talk today?
I don't know. Because I remember... That's what I remember from Predator 2 as a kid.
Oh, God.
Is the drug dealer, having sex with his lady, and then the Predator comes in there and fucking murders everyone.
Oh.
And she's the only one that survives.
Oh.
Yeah, and then it wasn't cool, because then she's, covered in blood, and you're like, yeah. I was a kid. I was like, ooh, naked blood girls, gross.
Okay. Anyways,
but yeah, I'm wearing red. So, way to go, Jim Sullivan.
Okay.
How much time we got? We got 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
We can still get to this guy. In 1904, a Swedish sailor shipwrecked on an island inhabited by cannibals. Those are the people that eat people.
Yeah, I'm aware. Too many words.
I love you. I was waiting for the too many words. He was captured and taken to their king, whose daughter fell in love with him. He married... Okay, hold on.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
How did she fall in love with him? By tasting him?
No, she probably looked at him and he looked completely different than all the men she was normally around. No.
What might eat?
Oh, God.
I don't know. Yeah, it's the new guy in the neighborhood.
Right.
Syndrome.
Yeah. Or
the only one that's different.
Also, you said it was
He was Swedish.
Yeah, I know. Taken to their king. So it was some sort of tribe. So otherwise she was probably going to have to choose or her dad was going to choose the man for her by who knows how. So she was probably just like, oh, God, this is my chance.
I want this. Okay, well, they married, had 9 children, and then became king after his father-in-law. This man took over a fucking cannibalistic tribe.
Right.
And then created his own little cannibals.
I wonder if he became a cannibal. Or if
I would assume he would have to.
Or if he changed that.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I would think you would have to abide by the cannibalism.
Yeah, maybe.
And up until then, you control when you become king. Then you can change the rules.
Right.
So I mean, you don't get to stay hanging out in the tribe if you're not. Who are they eating?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
I've always wondered that about cannibals. Who are they eating?
I mean, maybe you could just
rival fucking
Dexter it.
I guess so.
Well, that's a bad guy. Let's just kill him. Let's just eat him.
Yeah, so that's how they. Yeah, that's how they. That's like
maybe
that's their.
I mean, that's the only way I would justify it.
But how? I mean, I don't think. I guess
they'd probably have to hunt. They probably hunted.
You know what? I think I'm being ignorant about this and thinking that cannibalism is their sole diet, and I don't think it is.
But
they're just people that occasionally eat people.
No, I mean, I'm sure that's their protein source.
You think?
Probably.
But then again, who are they killing?
They're probably hunting.
Other people.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's
the way my brain works. I don't know.
But then we take so long for our meat to produce, just
what the fuck?
What I'm saying is, in order, if you have a tribe and you have to feed your tribe, by your protein source,
one person would feed a tribe for.
I don't know. Have you seen the movie Airplane? Or not Airplane, but fuck. What is
no, not Airplane.
No, that's a different one. No, but the ones about people that survive airplane crashes and have to eat people. It's. I don't think it's their only protein source. I think it's more like ritualistic kind of thing.
Maybe. And if it's ritualistic, then I'm sure they have somebody they sacrifice.
Yeah. Like when somebody dies, you have to eat the body.
Oh, no. Because you don't want to eat somebody that
I don't know.
Died.
I don't know how they do it.
No. We're not going to go out and find a deer dead on the road and eat it.
No, that'd be bad. It's all this poisoned organs. But, I mean, I don't know how they do it.
No.
And I don't want to know anymore.
I'm sure if it's ritualistic, it's just a sacrifice. Like the Aztecs and Mayans, they all
thought they just cut off heads.
No, they didn't eat people. I'm not saying they were cannibals. They had ritualistic sacrifices.
That suicided other humans.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, shit. Well, good for this guy.
Right?
He had 9 children. He had a whole baseball team. Yeah. I bet he taught them baseball.
No,
Was baseball around in Sweden?
No, I don't think so.
Did they have Swedish fish then?
No. But
keep their jaws together and just feed those cannibals the whole...
Can you imagine somebody who's there's no military, there's no
He's talking like the chef from the Muppets.
Well, yeah, that too. But no, I'm thinking never seen violence really, probably.
Yeah.
And then gets snagged like the little girl on Animaniacs, like mine.
Yep.
And then has to see all this violent shit.
I bet it fucked him up. I
don't know. I think he did all right.
He
stayed and became king.
He was maybe he was brainwashed. Maybe he was,
or maybe he was just this is kind of fucking cool. And these people are.
You saying he liked the taste of the human, and he was like,
maybe.
I'm gonna hang him out. That's a weird way to put it. Oh, motorcyclists. Okay. Since it's motorcycle season.
Yeah.
No more.
Well,
apparently they are almost 30 times more likely to die than any other motorists.
Well, yeah.
Because they're on motorcycles.
Right. There's very little protection, and
people aren't looking out for them. And also, some motorcyclists ride like assholes.
And they don't wear helmets. Ever. Down here, it is rare to see a helmet.
It's a no helmet law. You don't have to.
I have seen, up close and personal, the aftermath.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's terrible.
You don't want to survive that.
No, you really don't. Like, it's
so maybe that's the justification. Like, if I'm wearing a fucking helmet...
If you're wearing a helmet, you're not going to end up like that. You might end up with some broken bones or some road rash.
Wicked road rash.
I've seen that too. But you can heal that.
Yeah.
You're not wearing a helmet, you can't heal that.
Your brain
like, it does not heal properly.
Like, have you ever thrown a watermelon at a curb?
No.
That's what your head does at like 40 miles an hour.
Yeah,
slide. I'm guessing, but I've thrown watermelons at curbs before.
Here we go. Yeah. I'm farmers. I've seen some shit. Okay. I know.
You know a thing or two because you've seen a thing or two.
Yes.
They don't say we know some shit.
So wear a fucking helmet. Just wear a helmet.
Wear a helmet, please. And don't ride like an asshole. And also look out for bikes.
Bikes.
Okay. Boeing. And then we got to go.
Yeah.
Many Boeing 747s still update software using 3.5-inch floppy disks, like from the old Commodore 64s.
Okay.
Wait, no.
No.
That's 5 by 7, I think. Those ones were like giant. Okay. And then 3 by 5s are the
little.
We could slide the metal thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I feel like your anxiety about flying just got 1,000 times worse.
No, this actually makes me feel a little bit better because remember my angst about when airliners expand or new ones or they're cut or they're losing money or they're in rapid expansion, then that's usually when accidents happen. Stuff goes by the waywire because you're trying to move up fast.
People I thought that had to do with hiring bodies in seats just to have pilots.
Also that, but that's what I'm weary of. I don't like I won't fly on a. But also, this is under the if it's not broke, don't try and fucking fix it kind of rule. Like these 747s, they're flying just fine. Everything works. When you start going tinking around with these motherfuckers,
you know what? That's not true.
Hold on, and there have been plenty of episodes, air disasters, where they've taken, like 737s and they change them because they're trying to implement the new, like, TVs in every fucking seat thing. Right. But that's introduction to new wiring systems in these old aircrafts. That instead of just building new ones, they're just remodeling the older ones, and that's when accidents happen. That's what happens. They're working out the bugs, but... So I'm totally okay with these guys still using...
Okay, also, the fact that they're still using that could have nothing to do with if it's not broke, don't fix it. It might have everything to do with we're a huge company and this is the cheapest fucking way we can do this, so we don't have to spend a ton of money on other ways to upgrade.
True, also. You make a good point. But if it's that way and it's working, I'm okay with it. Totally okay with it.
I don't know.
You don't know? I just think that if it's not broke, don't fix it. I mean, improve, cool, but don't build a whole new plane. That's when they're getting cheap. They're remodeling the insides of these older aircraft.
I don't know.
Boeing, whatever you're doing, just don't shoot me.
Okay.
Yep. So until next week.
Yeah.
I love you.
Love you too.
I had to jiggle.
Yeah, okay.
I can jiggle in my ribs.
Ow, my knee.
Oh, I thought I hit you. I'm sorry.
No.